Speaking on our problems as usual. Our problems as usual. The protests. I used to look at it from a different perspective and got some good out of it until I went down and participated. And I seen a lot of other group of race of people watering down our so-called movement at the time. That's the reason why these movements don't stick. Because we still using old tactics, old mindset. And these are black problems. And the solution to our problems is changing our mind. Transformation. It's easier said than done. It's not as easier said than done. Because you got to actually put in the work. And a lot of people don't like putting in the work. You know how it is. People love just to get it the easy way and move on with life. You know, like hitting the lottery. People don't understand. You got to invest to keep that money coming, or you'll find yourself being broke. I speak on these problems because we keep having the current issues keep happening. Black violence. You don't see no protest for black violence. Where's that unity at? Where's that togetherness at? Where's that unified group at? But you know what? We can come together and watch a game. We can come to the clubs to have good drinks and go about our way. We can support teams, but we can't come together to support each other to make true change. These are problems that people really don't want to acknowledge because we're so content, we're so conditioned, we're so programmed. And it's a because we got young kids out here dying, and we'd rather sit back to go watch a darn football game and not sit back to address any of our problems as people. It shows how conditioned we are. It shows every day. I see it all the time. We're so content with society, but don't want to put no work in about change. This is why ain't nothing changed for us. Because we ain't changed as people. We using the same old tactics with the same old mind frame, the old ways. We must change how we think so we can change our direction, so we can have some real solutions. You look at any sport, a person to sit down and go look at some film so they can see how that player is playing or fighting, so they can have a different perspective and a different approach on how they're going to choose to fight or play this game to win. And we're losing. And we up here supporting the very people that's oppressing us by watching the NFL, wearing their jerseys and all that. And none of these people got any institutions in our neighborhoods. We're really conditioned. We have been groomed so good. We just don't even see it. Are we that comfortable? Is the football game that good? Do you really care about your kids and your people? Because we are dying. If you really want change, you should start joining any organization, supporting anybody like my own, to wear a t-shirt that stand for something. Be on the same page so we can stand up for something, to do for something and do for each other. But we don't see it. We're using the same old tactics, and we're allowing people to come in because we think we got allies and friends. If you know your history, you'll know we have no friends. We have no allies. We have nothing but enemies. We can't trust people. And my view and my perspective, let's let them, any other group of people, come together to fight for reparations for on their own term, on their own side. Because this is something we got to fix for ourselves. We got to fix and do this for ourselves. Because we got a lot of people that's in our camp. We got to weigh out. We got a lot of things going on in society, but we really don't spend time on seeing our problems because we busy kicking it with the very people that's causing our problems. We really don't sit down because we busy getting high and drunk. Nobody want to hear the real talk. But, if I was sitting having a drink or if I was a celebrity, everybody and their mama be tuned in. But I ain't that person. I'm just a 9-to-5 brother willing to stand up for all of us as people. Because I see the damage. I see the trauma that we are. I see it every day. We don't acknowledge our problems. People want to sit and wait and think it's going to be a special time to jump in to make change. The change is now. And the change you got to be done within your house, behind your walls, in your home. You as the individual must change for change. We'll never make a change as a group of people until we learn to work on ourselves, to change how we think, to be radical thinkers and get to the root of the cause of our problems. We cannot keep on sitting back while we keep on getting oppressed and killed and killing each other. I'm so tired of losing. I'm so tired of seeing the silly protests. Why we don't get together with a protest, get together as a group, and come together with some clear ideas and objectives and solutions of what we're going to do on the other side of the road once we get there. Is it a coincidence nothing ever changed? Because we ain't changed right here. We don't acknowledge we're trauma people. We don't acknowledge something happened to us. We don't acknowledge the past where we're divided and broken. We don't acknowledge the silliest things we do. Until we acknowledge our problems, we're going to keep continuing to have problems. Everybody make it seem like it's a big deal seeing 5 brothers beat up on another brother. But hey, look down the street. It's another brother want to fight or shoot another brother. We just not acknowledging nothing. Think it's any different because these guys was on the police force, working for the police department. But it's all about mindset. Our black people just shows we busy self-hating each other and self-hating ourselves and disrespecting ourselves to disrespect somebody else to look just like us. Come on, my people. We must change. Be a subscriber. Support your brother as I go through the process of change and working on my knowledge as well. This is something we can do together. Like my video, support me. I never give up. I understand it's going to take some time. And I understand our people are very broken. And they keep us divided so they can keep conquering us. Until you see it and realize, you'll never understand our problem until you see it and realize. Until you seek the knowledge, you can feel the power, but you got to seek in order to have it. You got to want it in order to see it. You got to believe it in order to work on it. I'm just a man and I'm willing to stand up to make a change because I'm tired of losing in this game of life. I'm tired of seeing my brothers kill each other. Look on every social media platform. We busy bashing each other. Where the support at for one another. Where the love at for one another. But nobody talk about the mind. They don't talk about the trauma people. They don't talk about what happened to us and why we do the things we do. That's the fact of the matter is, those brothers was messed up mentally, like any other brothers out on the street. That's just a job they go to. The job they had don't obviously change them. They ain't care about their individual. They ain't care about that brother. They treat him like another brother on the street. How we doing every day in the hoods, in the ghettos, all the time. We fighting each other. And we ain't about change. But we call each other a real ass this and a real ass that. But we ain't come together to make a change for our children. We ain't come together to make a village. Where's our village at, my people? Why are we following these entertainers? And these entertainers ain't doing that. They just entertainers. Keep on letting them entertain while we do some work as people. Us as people, we struggling out here. Some don't want to admit it, but let me admit it. It's hard, and I'm struggling. I'm struggling within change. I'm struggling within society because we steady fighting each other and we ain't defending each other. I'm tired of black on black violence. I'm tired of going along to get along. I want change. And I'm willing to stand up for change, to be example. I'm done doing the clubbing. I'm done supporting these teams that don't support us as people. If y'all understand the power we hold, you will see it. You will see it. We hold power, money, we hold it. But we don't have no businesses. So we take our money and go take it everywhere else. Man, keep on checking me out. Be a subscriber. Get a t-shirt. Hit the website, powerusnow.com. I'm about solutions. The first step for us to wake up, man, we got to work on our knowledge. We got to reprogram ourselves because we have been conditioned. We have been conditioned to self-hate ourselves, to self-hate each other. We have been conditioned and programmed to go along, to get along. We have been conditioned. Once you get the bad, forget about your hood, forget about your people. We don't even see it. Why are we still doing the same thing? Why? What's it gonna take? You can get your kids everything. If you don't give your kids a direction, we're gonna keep on failing, and we're gonna fail our kids. We're gonna fail the next generation. We must change our direction to give our kids a direction. We must wake up so we can be more understood with each other, on the same page. Let's get on code, but we can't get on code because we ain't doing no work. We're just going to work for the very people that oppressed and enslaved our ancestors. And everybody want to say, oh, I ain't no slave. Man, I don't care what job you doing. I don't care what hustle you got. E40 said that we don't own no trains. We don't own no planes. If you're going out of your house and going out your neighborhood to go work for those people, man, ain't nothing different. We just get a check. Wake up, man. Wake up. Our kids deserve better. We deserve better. We can change the world because we are inventors and creators. I can't tell you everything because I'm learning. But in the day, if I told you, you wouldn't see it and you wouldn't hear it. Because a lot of people is not seeking the knowledge. I'm just willing to stand up to give us a direction. The first step is knowledge. The first step is change, transformation, mindset. The first step is reprogramming ourselves. The first step is being honest with yourself to say, man, I'm broken. I'm hurting. I'm trauma, man. I'm a trauma person. I got trauma written all over my body and my soul. It's passed on. We must change. We must be honest with ourselves to make true change. Be honest with yourself and wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Transform. Change how you see. Be a radical thinker. Look at the root of our situation. Look at the root cause of us as people. We're all being oppressed. We all been taken advantage of. And you got to do your homework. Do your homework. Use that computer that you rocking in your phone every day to get you some knowledge. Get you some knowledge. I'll tap out of here, man. I'm going to stay consistent. I'm going to bring you something every day. Something. If I'm just speaking off the top of my head, let you know how I'm feeling, or just give me some more insight what's going on. Because I know this ain't going to stop overnight. I know it's going to take some time, but we have been conditioned and programmed over 400 plus years to be so much conditioned, so much hate in our community. Sad. Till next time, my people, be a subscriber. Till next time, wake up. Transformation, change your mindset. Till next time, protect each other. Unite with each other. Be power. Stay tuned, my people. Be easy.